Hello everybody, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Cities Skylines. That was almost a little sing-songy, but I'm gonna roll with it. It's okay. So, what is planned for this episode? I can hear you asking in the future to yourself through a computer screen, and the answer to that is fleshing out this city. So obviously I have all the connections done. It is time to fill in some of the space. So I've already got this road in here. I put this in last episode. And I think I want to work on this area. So this is going to be office space along here. And I think I'm going to continue that. And I want to use now... I was using that... the small alleyway. So I'm going to upgrade it to be... not alleyway. It's gonna turn into full-size roading. And I just don't know where I quite want to end it. How is that for space, for office wise? Doesn't quite work. Let's see. Can I pull this down? Oh, that's quite glitchy through the terrain there. Let's go back and turn off snapping and just have a slightly different... Sorry, turn off snapping. Thank you. Bring it down here, and connect on. That works. Then we can go back to our alleyway and bring it up there. And then also down there. Lovely. Fills out that space nicely. And I think I'll bring a alleyway up through the center there. Fine. Now, if I fill this all in with office space, like so, let's work out how much I actually want. I don't think I want those, that's fine. And then let's say from here down, we can get some nice big offices. Slightly smaller ones. Let's do some, oops, that's not at all what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to standard industrial and flesh out some of this space with some of that. Like so. Just add a little bit of difference to it. We'll go 3, and we'll put a little bit of gaps in these. Just for a little bit of difference. Why not? And then we'll pull all of that out like so. How does that look? That should hopefully build up pretty quickly, because I do have Demand Master turned on this time. I remembered, because I'm not silly. They are all going to need some power and some water, which means that they're not all going to level up. But eventually these guys will be full level, and officers do get pretty tall, so I think that's going to work quite nicely. Let's cover this area in some water piping. There we go. There. Join it up. There. And then we should be able to just pull it straight down. And again, I don't really care about making pretty water pipes. You guys don't come here to look at the pretty water pipes. If you do, let me know in the comments down below, and I will go over and redo all my pipes and make them into nice, pretty designs. Maybe I'll even write your name in them. I don't know. Who knows? Who can say? Let's connect that up so they're now connected to the water system, not the power system. And then in terms of power, let's grab one of these puppies and run you to there. Where is the nearest power line? There aren't any nearby. What I can do is grab this, and I've got road anarchy turned on, so I'm just going to do that. Then I'll turn it off. Try and go over that. And then connect up all the way over there. Is that connected? Power, 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 power. Lovely. That gives us everyone power, and that gives everyone water, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead and give this a district. Just for now. Oh, on. Here we go. The reason being is I want to see what happens if I force these all to level up. Obviously, I know that they are all going to go back down. Come on. But I just want to see what the end result could look like. One more level up. Come on. You must be able to level up more than that. No? But I think, actually, that's kind of nice. I like the different angles that this provides. Using this kind of thing of not the curved roads, but making angles, I think gives, like, all of these are on slightly different. You know, when you look at it here, it's not just a flat line. It's, I don't know, I think that works quite nicely. It is all very blue looking, but that's okay. I think it's just because of the way the sun is. If I look from this angle, yeah, I like it. I think that looks... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks nice. And then with that little bit of industry, yeah, that works. I'm a fan. I like it. Cool. So let's... The residential, I think, needs to be a bit more structured. And I think I'm actually going to put a residential block over here. And I'll have some residential in here. We will go with 2-lane. And again, using straight connections. Or straight sections, I should say. We'll do something like that. And I think I'll actually put a park in there. I like having parks in my cities. Put a road up, just up in there, just a bit of a dead end. That's fine. So, can I go under? Could go under here. And then somehow connect on, maybe? As a bit of a connection. Is it worth it? Probably not. Does it look nice? Not really, so we're not going to do it. That's fine. Pause the game, keep it paused. That works for me. It was unnecessary. Let's go ahead and get some more straight roads in here. I'm going to turn off zoning on those. Now put them back to non-grassy ones. If anyone knows of a way to upgrade, like turn off zoning without actually having to switch road types, please, please, please let me know. Because that now allows me to get slightly more zoning in there. I think that helps a lot. This is fine. That's fine having it along there. Where else would turning it off benefit me? Nowhere that I can see, actually. So that's fine. Where else do I want it, though, is the question. Because that fills up that area kind of nicely. This area, I want to continue this grid. And then go out to... I could do a 90-degree there, that's fine. Leaves a bit of space for some greenery. And green space I like. So we'll do that. And then we'll also do connection up, across. And then I will bring alleyway. Turn off snapping. I kind of want to... We'll start in the middle then, that's fine. That'll do. That will do, that's nice. That's mostly that area fleshed out. It would be nice to get something in here. I'm just not sure how I would go about doing that. I could bring this off in a tunnel if I turn on Road Anarchy, maybe. There, and then we go up. Turn off Road Anarchy. There, up. Turn back on Road Anarchy. I mean, it's a very sharp slope, but we'll pretend it's not. And then we'll do something like that, just to put in some buildings in there. And we'll make this into offices. This section all into offices as well. Fine. And then I want to bring in some high density, this section here actually can be offices, simply because it is right next to this highway. And I don't want too many people parking up there. So that's going to be there. That's going to be offices. This can all be... we'll do it with paintbrush. This can all be high density residential, along with this in a square. And we'll go with this 4 deep section there. That 4 deep section there. None of this is going to be. And then all of this can be high density as well. We will clean up some of these edges. So we'll get rid of that lot, that one there, those two, those three, that one. Fine. We'll actually get rid of those 2 there as well. That'll do. Let's go with 3 deep here and 3 deep there. Again, I think I'll put some offices here and here, just to border sort of that exit. And then this is going to be high density residential all along here. This whole block can be high density residential. I'm not quite sure why there's a gap in there, but that's fine. We will live in it, live with it. There's one there as well. It's slightly frustrating, but it's bearable. We'll put that one in there, and we will put some offices there. We can, no, that'll look a bit funny. We'll do that. Put a block there. This can all be blank. And then this, I think, I kind of want... some industrial. I'm going to put industrial in for now. And we'll see what it looks like. We'll see how that turns out. And that's essentially that section done. I will fill in this 4 deep, 2 wide section. And then also put in a couple there. That's fine. And then let's hit run and see how that all looks. I do have Demand Master turned on, so that will hopefully build up relatively quickly. The only other thing that I need to bear in mind up here is trains. I kind of was hoping to get a train station in the middle of the city. Maybe that'll be out here. Maybe we'll find a way to get a road over, and then we'll have a train station here that connects up. I'm not sure what train station or how exactly that's going to work. That's okay. Hopefully some more people will move in shortly. You guys are obviously all complaining about not enough workers and wish there were more services. Of course, I have forgotten the services. I don't want to just plonk them down. I kind of want to make a section for them. So, perhaps, this little section in here can all be cleared of buildings. Go ahead and bulldoze them to speed up that process. Did I not say leave? I think I did. Thank you very much. And this is going to be our hospital section. You're kind of huge. You work a lot better on the inside there. Thought, okay, I had gotten rid of it all. It's just that they still wanted to build there. We'll do that. I'm also going to put the crematoriums. What do these look like next to each other? In fact, what do they look like slightly inside of each other? That actually looks kind of cool with the crossover. Can I get an overkill third one? I can. From the back. Looks okay. We'll add a couple custom trees in there. Let's do that now. What trees are you using? I think using possibly these. Not entirely sure. But something like that, I think actually looks. I think that looks really cool. Even where you can clearly see that it is glitched out here. I actually just think it looks kind of like it's part of the design because everything's so angled. I really actually kind of like that. That's kind of cool. And then on this side, we'll get some. Well, I was gonna put just like a medical clinic, just a small clinic, which does make sense, I guess, because you normally would have. These aren't gonna work together, are they? Wait, is that not the? Oh, that's the crematorium. I thought I. Hang on. I swear I clicked on medical clinic. There we go. That's definitely not gonna work. Merged together, but I can make it so that the concrete at least touches, and then we can get a small clinic on the side. So they both say clinic, but they kind of look like different enough buildings that perhaps they serve as different things. I don't know. I think it kind of works, and it does fill up the services demand. So that's all that we need there. We could go ahead and put the fire station in, but I think he's big enough that he can go elsewhere. Like, he could almost go down here. If I put him here, does he reach everything? He does, actually. What about the cops? Is there a nice big cop station that fits in here? There is. So, let's... The police headquarters on there. And the fire station on there. I'm going to remove the, what's this called? The zoning from around it. And then I can't fit a small one in. Which is a shame. That could have looked quite cool. But is there anything else that needs to go in here? Or high school, which I need at some point. What are you? Or Blackwell Academy. See, I don't even know what that counts as. Is that as a high school or is that a university? I'm not sure. But that gives us those two services. The only thing needed now are the universities and the high schools. And I'd like to do something with this. We could give this some more... Actually, I'm going into a lot of detailing now. No, it isn't here. We could give it... I want to give it some car parks. So if I do that, turn on road anarchy, glitches them out a little bit, and also the terrain isn't entirely smooth, so we can fix that. In here, let's just level terrain. Oh, that's a slight problem. So V1. Go ahead and smooth it out in this section, and then bring that level back up around there. Fine. In fact, let's get rid of that road. Level to here, soften it out just a little bit. Grab our road, straight line through, and then we can car park it up again. Let's go one there, one there, one there. How does that look? They look a lot flatter, which is nice. And then what I'm going to do is hope this works. If I grab my concrete brush, wherever it is, it's in here somewhere. If I place this... No, okay, it doesn't cover those. Can I cover them up with some trees? Because I think having that many car parks works. Let's get prop and tree anarchy on. Let's fill this little section in with some trees. Having a nice green corner. Looks kind of nice. Obviously, this isn't meant to be, you know, viewed from up close. It's a far away looking game. You know, it works from a distance. We'll just grid this whole thing, cover it all up with some trees. This is the other kind of tree I want to use. There we go. Now, when viewed from a distance, it sort of looks okay. I mean, I don't know. It's not perfect, but it could work. What we could do is go ahead and sort of hedge it off. If we do that, that doesn't work. If we do something like this, I should be very careful about how I cut these car parks. If I do something like this, go across that. That is my phone going off. My apologies. I thought that I had that on silent, like I normally do. That's okay. Let's go ahead and put it on silent now so we don't get interrupted. There we go. Let's place that down. I don't know. It looks like I'm trying to do it a bit too much. It became very obvious what I was hiding there. Let's go ahead and cancel that. If only I had a sideways car park, then we could do something like that. But that's okay. Maybe the one car park will have to do. I do have some smaller car parks like this one. But they are literally singles, so it doesn't really work. And I believe that's all I have. I do have the building, actually, which could work. We could go ahead and put a couple of these in. Get a couple of them in, like so. And they work next to each other. And then if we grab trees, I always go to the wrong section for trees. It's probably because that looks like a tree, this doesn't, but the trees are in here. In fact, I know that's exactly why. Tree this place up just a little bit. It is going to need some custom treeing. It doesn't quite place them how I'd like, unfortunately, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and just fill it in just a little bit, and then I also want tree with leaves number 2. Perfect. Because these ones change colors, which is nice, whereas these ones all stay the same. Something like that. Nice little green area. Obviously, this needs some as well. We could put another car park in here, or we could do like an actual little park. And I'm kind of tempted to do a bit of a park in here. What would happen if I level the terrain off? Yeah, see, unfortunately, it does that, which doesn't really work. So let's just smooth that all out again. Like that. And that, I mean, yeah, I can put a park in there. I can put some paths. Go to the path tool. We can get one of these. We can go there, up. That bulldoze the trees that are on the path. And I just want to border everything like so. Bring one across, and then we can do some detail work in there. That's fine. On this side of the road, we could bring back some housing. We obviously don't have too much in the way of housing. Let's do that. Let's bring all of this in as housing. That works. There we go. You guys are still complaining about services. You do actually have rubbish, and you now have fire. Wish more services within this area. Really? Come on. I can set you on fire. Oh, that's cool. I can set buildings on fire. Ah, I like it. Oh, the firehouse doesn't actually reach down there. Oh, that's your problem. Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess that's a valid complaint. That's fine. You're allowed to complain about that. Let's go ahead then and put one of you in there. And a small police station in there, which will cover a lot of it. What else do you guys need? How's your fire health? Wow, really? Health doesn't reach down there? I guess there's no real way to get in other than along the highway. Nothing, like, that's a long trip around. There's nothing connecting across these two. I do recognize that problem. We could pull this road out and around and up. So there, up, and then turn on not road anarchy actually. I just want to flatten off this section here. Small brush. A little bit bigger than that. A little bit bigger than that too, please. 32. That'll do. Just smooth out the terrain. Or can I go here to here? No, that's not really what I want. That's also not really what I want. That out. That may have given me just enough though. Give myself enough room to make the turn, and then road anarchy it. Bring that back. Underneath. There we go. Already occupied. By what? On. Not sure what exactly is already occupying that space. But I think this is something that we're going to have to work on in the next episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button. And also, don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.